العيادات التجميلية تتنافس في الابتكارات وتطوير كل ما تحتاجه المرأة لإبراز جمالها. أنا اليوم هعرفكم على تقنية على كل السيدات اللي يبغوا يسووا عمليات تجميل بس خايفين من النتائج. Plastic surgery is becoming very popular in the UAE, and patients want to know what they're going to look like. So can you tell us more about Crysalix 3D?
Yeah, of course. So Crysalix 3D is innovative three-dimensional imaging. So in real terms, it means that I can take a picture of you, your face, your body, in 3 dimensions and look at how I can change things by rotating that picture around, so you get a real feel of how your body can change, rather than just looking at a plain picture, like on Instagram, for example. Yes. You can play with the picture and look at it in 3 dimensions. So the best means by which we can do this is looking at your body through a special 3D camera, which is attached to a normal iPad, and we can capture all the details of your face and your body and show you, and you can play with the device yourself and see how you can ultimately change how you look.
Does it work for the whole body or just the face?
It can work for the whole body. So very often patients come and see me because they want to change something about their face or their breasts or their body in general. So after, for example, liposuction, we can model and see how we can make certain parts of your body smaller or larger.
How accurate is it?
So it's very accurate. You might recognize this face. So certainly from the point of view of all your facial features, it captures everything very accurately. The finer details sometimes of your nose or your nostrils need some fine-tuning, but in terms of getting your general facial proportions, as well as your breast size, your height, and your general body contour, it's very accurate. And the more the system is used, the more it learns. So therefore, if you come and see me between 2 separate time points, we can compare your before and afters to the predicted before and afters very often.
Who is the best candidate to do Crysalix 3D?
So really it works for all patients. If you want to come and see me and change something very subtle, say for example with Botox or even with fillers, compared to saying you want something more radical like a facelift or larger breasts, that whole spectrum of treatment, I can show you what you're going to look like more or less on this system. So it really works for pretty much every patient.
Usually patients are happy with the results?
So from my perspective as a surgeon, it makes communication between myself and a patient easier, because I can explain, say for example, the volume of a breast implant. But to think of a volume as a number is very difficult for me sometimes, and very, very difficult for patients. So if I can show a patient exactly what the volume of their breast is going to be like after surgery, we can even use a virtual reality headset. So the patient can see in a mirror directly and all the way around them the size of their new breasts. And they can even look down and experience what it would be like to have a new shaped breast.
Oh, that's perfect.
Which beats me explaining or drawing on a piece of paper every time.
Of course. What's the trendiest feature that you usually work on?
So really from my practice, I'm a breast specialist, but the younger generation, certainly in Dubai and the Middle East, all want subtle changes to their face. So Botox treatments, filler treatments, concentrating on the mid-face, the nose and the lips especially, they're probably the trendiest treatments at the moment.
Is the result 100% accurate after surgery?
So that's probably an incorrect way of saying it. In terms of the images that we can generate with the 3D, it will give you a possible outcome. So we cannot 100% accurate give you the picture of what you're going to look like after the surgery, but it gives a very good indication of how you may look. Certainly from the point of view of breast augmentation, it gives very accurate results, but nothing is 100%. It gives the patient a visual idea of how they can look, as opposed to me just describing it or drawing. So I think patients really do appreciate being able to see their potential results, and the patients can have access to their pictures. So they can go away and they can look at the picture and think about their potential surgery, come back and see me and ask me more questions. And in that way, I think patients have far more satisfaction.
It must be amazing that patients can see themselves before and after the surgery. Thank you, doctor, very much for your time.